Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 325 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are just trying to redesign our silicon production, because it was pretty robot intensive, which I didn't feel like having any more of, and it didn't look too great. But it is a little bit difficult to design, so we are just taking our time. We have a problem with this seed not being able to get into any or all of the machines here. At least not easily. We also need nitrogen into both of these two. Which sucks a little bit. It would be easy if this was just at the end, so we could run another pipe for that. Since we do have another tile here to use potentially. Except that we actually need the output as well of monosilicon. We're gonna put that into chests for the robots. Because our train stations actually require it to come by robot. Could just put this into requested or provider chests as well, and then just request it into these. Could also try doing something like this. We would need more space. Something like this. Put this onto belts. Would that be possible? Something like this is at least possible. And we can still output from each of these into a chest. And I guess if we just move this down one tile more, it makes everything a lot easier. We only need 1/4 of this, so less than 15, so half of this belt is fine. So something like this, maybe? And then output here. Should we mirror these? Yeah, this needs to go up to there. That should be everything powered. With some exceptions, it seems. Yes, everything's powered, we just have no coverage of all this. All good. Now, this is not very easy to mirror. We also need to produce the nitrogen for this. We also need to produce the crucibles for something. Wait, didn't these need to be this? Yes, this is not good. We need to request crucibles in here. And this still needs to go here, so we don't have a lot of space to work with. Also, we need to beacon these up. And I'm sure we can find a way to do that, but I still need to think in the crucibles. Are we just gonna request them here in our extra space? Need all of the space for that. We would basically have to move power out here. And have beacons down here or something. Would it be better to just rotate this 90 degrees? I think it would. I think all of this is just going to go. Sometimes it's just easier to start over. Okay. Because what if we both had the mono silicon seed and the crucibles on a belt? Wait, we are already making these. Yes. Oh yeah, they are not made by the molten stuff. Okay, my bad. We could still request to one chest and put it on the same belt as the seeds, but we'll see. Would it be better if we rotated these, by the way? No, we need that space for beacons. So I'm just gonna design it as if we didn't have all of this, and then we can figure out something afterwards. Give me a casting machine. This is the edge of what we want, so that needs to be seeds. I'm unsure how much space we need here. So let's just design one side first. Also, this should still be in here so we can actually get the molten stuff down. Why am I doing this way again? This is what I didn't want to do. But is it actually that bad? Let's find out. I mean, I still have this. If we just used more space here, it wouldn't be bad either. But let's see. This goes out there. We need to fix this up. This goes in there. We need to request the crucible and get these in. We could just transfer these with requesters going into all of these chests all the way down. If we really wanted to. So then we only need one inserter for the input. I guess transferring wouldn't be great, but it should work, I guess. You would still need to power everything, but if we're just thinking beacons in the middle here would be nice. These need to output stuff as well though. And I guess they can do that in here. Because then we have the space for the power there as well. Something like that. That should be nice, right? And yes, this needs to be further down, and this will probably have to be replaced, but we'll see. There's still the issue with our nitrogen. It's nothing we can't fix, I don't think. Because we have this space available anyway. The thing I'm the most worried about here is transferring here, and this should also be filter inserters, I guess, since we don't want to transfer the crucibles. Yeah, we don't. So this will only transfer monosilicon seeds. And that one, last one is not needed. Good. Let's just get some power in. Did I remove the power again? No. It's just that this doesn't have any power. Okay. So this all looks good, I think. Again, nitrogen. I think will just come from here, and we will move all of this over one tile. And yes, this will become a titanium pipe. It's fine. Something like this, with this mirrored. And then beacons in here. And that should be enough for everything, basically. Except that this doesn't reach that one. Should be able to do everything with 5 at least. Good. So this will be nitrogen. Empty nitrogen gas bottle. Unless we should just make the nitrogen locally, which we probably should. And then get rid of the oxygen, unless we need oxygen for something here, but I don't think we do. Now, I'm not considering what else we are producing here, like silicon nitride from the silicon powder and silicon carbide from silicon powder. But that can still be done by robot. We just need to make sure that these ingots are actually available to the system, and they are. So that's still possible. This will need to move. All of this will need to move a bit. I think 5 tiles is enough. And this can now rotate, right? No, not entirely. But it could go here. Also, this is supposed to go there and not interfere with anything else. This is fine. Then we can have a air filter here. And we can have a chemical plant. And this will separate air. How much can this produce? 50 every 2 seconds. With a crafting speed of more than 2, so that's fine for half of that. How are we going to burn this? Guess that is fine. Can't move this down 2 tiles because then this will get into this pipe. No matter what we do, I think. This goes there. Power goes there. This is sped up by beacons, right? Yes, it have a crafting speed, so that should be something that happens. Now, we don't have a lot of space for beaconing this stuff up, which is a bit of a problem. This can already output 500 per second, I think, so that shouldn't be a problem by itself. 55 times per second is 250 with a crafting speed of 2, yes. This can make 33 air per second, 66 air per second. Which is not enough to satisfy this one. Of course it is affected by these. So maybe it's not a problem. This will be a problem when we rotate this 180 degrees, I think. But let's just see how that goes first. We could make space for some more beacons in here, if we wanted to. But we're happy here, right? This goes down by itself. It is just slightly more than 1,000 per second. The pipe should be able to handle that. This is fine. The robots will take from here, bring crucibles here. We will need the carbide and nitride. These 2 things below, as well as all of this, I guess. Unless we want to build that in somehow, but we do not want that. So we will bring the ingots to this. This could directly feed into these as well as provide it to the network. Because again, that is what we're actually trying to do right now, is provide enough silicon powder for glass and cement. Okay, can we get this rotated or somewhat mirrored? We can't mirror it because we can't mirror these. Luckily this part can just be potatoed. This part can be modified to not include those. And be mirrored. And this should work fine, I think. With the exception of these pipes, I believe. Yes. That should work. Then this part. I think we will move that up. Is that possible? Something like that. Something like that. And this works. There's no reason for this pipe though. Then this part. I guess we will again modify this without these. And mirror or here. These and rotate. Could just make that a little bit more symmetrical. Something like that. And this part goes there. Might as well do that so we have more flexibility with our beacons. I think that's everything. For this part at least. Except that we need to get this stuff in there. I didn't want to do that by... But... and we have... not very much of it. Good. So at least with blue belts, it should be fine. Okay with this. Oh, we can't do that in here. Dang it. It would have been nice if these were mirrored. If this mirrored this part. Like that. And if this then reached... It's not like this can't just be part of this. But it still wouldn't fit in there. But now it fits here. This is just not the greatest, but maybe it can be. This is not the greatest. Does it need to be? Probably not. This should be better, I think. Maybe. Something like that. What's up with these power poles? Oh, I redid this area. Okay, so fix power. Good. I think I'm happy then. And landfill, please. Oh, that could just go there. There a reason not to do that? Like beacons, maybe? No? What? Off the nest in the way, go away. Good. Oh, there's modules in here, dang it. Can we just go in here and remove those, please? Thank you. Nothing in there? Good. Okay. That's not right. Okay, that should be fixed, I hope. Of course, they come with everything from over there. Is that a problem? Not really. That's how it's supposed to be to start everything up. We do need to adjust some recipes here, of course. But we don't have any water yet. Let's wait with that until we have every recipe set up. It doesn't matter which side it is which here, so we're just gonna call this rubite. And this bogmonium. Good. So this will crush bogmonium. This chunk bogmonium. So will that. And we will output red geodes. And we will output, well, bogmonium chunks. Yeah. I'm still not too happy about having to set this every time, but I'm not sure what else we can do. That messed up our balancing. Can we undo that? Probably not, no. What did I undo then? One of these maybe? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we have 8 here, right? Yes. So the first 4 are supposed to saturate one belt entirely. And then the next 4 are supposed to saturate the outer belt. Good. Everything else is right, I think. Let's just check that we do it somewhat the same way here. Wait, what? These all put to the far side, I think. Yep, so they are not even correct. Oh well. We need rubite crushing. We need rubite chunking. No, wait. No, yes. We did rubite here. Yes. Okay. And that produces cyan. Geodes. And rubite chunks. Why didn't I get this all the way up? Not sure. We're good here, right? Close, far, cyan, cyan, yes. Good. Then we have our liquids. Sulfuric wastewater. And purified water. We are making that. Oh wait, that's not correct. Stop it. Oh, that part is correct. Okay. Is it always purified water for chunking? Yep. We should have that as part of our blueprint then. Sure. I think I got confused about that and the sulfuric acid needed for some other things, but not all. So this needs to be nitric wastewater. Good. And before we've done all that, we should probably have put all of the water production down. But now it's here. Is that everything except for the geodes? I think so. Don't see any empty recipes. No. So if we now add some water to the electrolyzers, we should get some production going. Do we need offshore pumps? Oh, right here. They should be coming though right now, and they are. Good. These should have gotten some sulfur, and they have. Then we should be producing stuff. At least if we were producing filter frames here locally. Which we are not. And these are requesting them as well, that's a little annoying. But it should make it run better anyway, I guess. We'll wait. But only for so long. We are producing stuff. Come on, ore. Good. Chunks incoming. We do need to take care of this wastewater. Let's try and remember that. Again, that really should have been part of this blueprint. Even if it isn't always, we want to get rid of it. Please bring some bogmonium as well. On. I want to see it work. How do we have so much crushed stone if we don't get any... Oh. Because I set these up wrong. That's why I was confused about the other side making rubite when I had just set these to doing rubite. Okay. And then we need some hybrid catalysts in, which I haven't considered. I guess we will just bring those in by robot, but into one chest on each side, maybe? I think it's easier to just remove these. Why is this not taking rubite out of there? Is it because of this? Apparently, yes. Okay. So we have... Wait. This is wrong. This is supposed to output onto the belt. What is this doing here? Input, transfer, output. And that's just outside of power, that's a little bit annoying. You just go down here instead then. We need more pellet presses. Oh, we need any to begin with. Did we really not put any of those in the train? I guess not. It is a little bit of a niche thing. But we'll just go and grab that. Should we grab some chemical furnaces as well? Yes, please. And some electrolyzers. Fill up and stuff, maybe. Chemical furnace. And electrolyzers. Okay. That's everything for now. Oh, didn't we downgrade these to the correct thing? I guess not. Maybe that's... Maybe we did have them in the train. Maybe not. Did I mess these up? The first 4 should output onto the first belt. These just have nitric wastewater that we're not getting rid of. Okay. But we should be producing stuff over here. But we're not because I didn't mirror this part. Good, that should be coming. Then we are working. Good, silane, gas, and output of alumina, that's fine. Production. This is filling up, that's fine. We have molten stuff. We have seeds, we have mono. Oh. Some of those output again, but that's fine. We're getting them in by robot anyway, so they should but just be transferred back in, I hope. Maybe we should limit the production of crucibles. And the crucibles are supposed to be produced here, right? We just didn't get that in. Oops. Oh, there's some trouble with the output. And the whole thing is getting wider. What if we just did this instead? That should be better. Right? Yes. Good. Power. Sure. And we still need to get rid of this wastewater. I just want to see stuff being good. Well, they got the crucibles from over here, so it's not really a problem right now. I am gonna take care of the wastewater in the middle here, I think, for this setup at least. Also, while I remember, let's update our blueprint to always have purified water here. Something like that. This is still custom every time. And if we need something for crystals, that's also custom. But this part should also be standard over here. And we should get new blueprints of that. Are we going to though? Yes, we are going to. All of this should be a little bit better now and easier to set up. At least, and then we need this one over here. Is there anything in here that we shouldn't have? Should we update them with handling of the wastewaters? We probably should. I don't see anything else that we don't want in here, so I am gonna take this. And replace this one. And yes, I really think we should be thinking wastewater into these setups, because it is annoying to have to set these recipes each time, at least in the cases where we don't need them. We will need it for sulfuric wastewater, of course, but that's fine. We can still have this. We just need it to continue and overflow into some clarifiers. Right. I think this is the most dense I can make that part. And of course I said overflow. So when there's nothing to consume the barrels or whatever we make here, we are okay with just getting rid of it. Yeah, that should be quite the improvement. It sucks that we didn't get it into this though. But again, we're just gonna handle that very locally here. You do nitric wastewater. And maybe we need more of that. I'm not sure. Okay. We should update this to have the handling of wastewaters as well. Of course, the outputs of these are a little bit in the way of that. Could redirect those though. And we probably should. Just to make everything as dense as possible still. Let's stick to red belt. power, 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 and power. I should probably get rid of all of this over here. I'm not gonna use those for anything anyway. When we need to upgrade the machines, we'll just do it with our current setups. So let's just get rid of that, so I'm not confused all the time. Is this really part of the blueprint as well? Or have I just been... Oh, I've just been moving it, I think. Okay, so we should blueprint this again, I think. Including tiles for the crystals and another blueprint. Including tiles. No modules though. We'll replace that one. Yes. Get rid of them. Good. I think that's quite the improvement. Still gonna take forever to set all of these up, but it's fine. I think I brought some electrolyzers that gets those put down. And let's just give the robots one of these to play with. Good. So I think we're good here. We should be producing this stuff again, right? No? Why not? Did we run out of sulfur or something? Oxygen? No? We are starting to run again. Good, it is coming now. I still haven't fixed this problem. Fix that here, but not... No, I did do it here. Okay, so I just hadn't updated the blueprints or something. They should be better now at least. I hope. So it should be a lot better now. And we shouldn't have that many robots working, really. 250 is a lot, I guess. But... Oh, also these need to output. They are allowed to be wider, so... I guess we will have to do that. And then we just need to take care of silicon carbide and nitride and silicon powder, or whatever it's called, this stuff. Yes. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.